Welcome to Code with Pooja. Today, let's explore Netlify, a fantastic platform that's perfect for building and managing websites. And the best part? It's completely free of cost. Netlify makes web development simple with features like quick updates, a fast network, and good security. Plus, you can easily configure custom domain name for your website, giving it a professional and branded appearance. So, let's start and see how it works. Whether you are a pro or just starting out, Netlify is here to make your web project awesome without costing you a penny. Let the journey begin. Open Google and type in app.netlify. Click on the first link that appears. If you don't see the link, you can directly search for it using app.netlify.com. Upon clicking, you will see the login and sign up page. Here, you have multiple options for login or signing up, such as using GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket. If you have an account on any of these platforms, you can sign up or log in using them. If not, there is also an option for email sign up. I will demonstrate the email sign up process. Click on sign up, then sign up with email. Enter your email ID and password. Click sign up, and now it asks you to verify your email. So go to your email, click on the verification link, and you will be directed to the Netlify landing page. Here, you will be asked a few questions. Number one, how are you planning to use Netlify? So I will choose personal, but you can choose options as per your preference. Next, it asks, what kind of site do you want to build first? I'll choose personal site, but you can choose according to your project. Then it asks about your role, and I will select hobby developer. Lastly, it will inquire about the name of your team. So, this is very important because whatever name you write here will always be displayed on your Netlify homepage. I will enter the team name as Code with Pooja and now click to continue to deploy. Now we are ready to deploy our first project. On this page, you have multiple options for deploying the website. If you already have code available on GitHub or GitLab, you can directly deploy from here. However, we don't want to do that directly, so we will skip this step for now. Click on Skip this step for now. Now we have arrived at the Netlify homepage. Let's deploy a small piece of code. Click on Sites. Here you will see various options like importing from Git, browsing templates, or deploying manually. We will learn about these options later. But for now, let's start with a simple step and deploy manually. In the deploy manually section, you will see the instruction drag and drop your site output folder here or browse to upload. Now I will use this upload feature to upload a folder containing an HTML file. Let me show you where my file is. I have created a small HTML file for this purpose, and I have written the code for it in a Visual Studio Code. You can see in this code that it's a simple Hello World website. I haven't done complex coding here. Here's an important note. Always upload a folder, not a file. Also, the file inside the folder should always be named index.html. Now, let's go back to Netlify and we will upload the folder where we created the Hello World website. Now, let's upload our Hello World folder. As soon as you upload it, you will see information indicating how many files you have uploaded. In our case, it's just one file. However, many HTML projects consist of not only an HTML file but also a CSS file and various assets. If you upload a folder containing such files, Netlify will provide information about the total number of files uploaded. Now, let's click on Upload. It will take just a few seconds. So, You can see that the deployment was successful and you will notice that it has generated a random name for our website. Basically, this is your website's URL. If you don't like this URL, you can change it. I will explain how to do that. Now, click on Get Started, scroll down, and in the Site section, you will see the recently deployed file. As you deploy more files, they will all listed here. Let's go into this file, and here you see a URL. This is the custom generated URL for our website, and you will see it accompanied by HTTPS, indicating that the website is secure. This is a significant benefit of Netlify. It creates secure websites. If we click on it, it takes us to our deployed website, which is just uploaded. However, I don't like this URL because it doesn't match the content of my website. Let's change it. But an important point to note is that you cannot change the netlify.app because Netlify is a free web hosting site and this part is fixed. You can only change the initial part of the URL. Let's change it. Go back to the Netlify, click on Site Configuration. You will see the site name, which represents the URL. Click on Change Site Name, and now I will remove this name and type Code with Pooja. Keep in mind the URL naming standard while creating the name. Otherwise, it won't be accepted. Now click on Save. You will see that the name has been changed. And also the name of our site above has been updated. Now let's check whether the website URL has indeed changed. Let's go back to the old URL and refresh the page. You will see a message saying Site not found, showcasing how quickly it works. Now let's go back and click on the new URL. You will notice that our website is now available at the new URL. You can share this URL with anyone. It's not limited to just this laptop. Let's make some changes to the website. Go back to Visual Studio Code, make some modifications, and save. Now go back to Netlify, click on Deploy, but before deploying, make sure to select the correct site for deployment. Click on Upload, select the folder, and click Upload. It will take some time. Now you can see that it's also published. Click on it and it will take you to the deploy page. Now let's go to the site overview and click on the URL. You will see that the modifications we made are now reflected on the website. I have just taught you how to deploy a simple website. Now I will show you how to deploy a more complex website, this time directly from GitHub. So now let's move on from this site and create a new site. For that, click back on the project name, which is Code with Pooja. Click on Add New Site. And since we are doing it from GitHub, this time we won't upload a folder. Click on Import an existing project. Click on Deploy with GitHub. You will need to sign in to GitHub with your username and password. After signing in, you will see all the repositories that you have already deployed. Since we want to deploy a new repository, click on this link, scroll down, click on Select Repository, and choose the repository you want to deploy. I will select the My YouTube homepage repository, click Save, then select the repository. It will ask for the branch and some other details. Everything is fine. So now we will deploy it directly. Click on Deploy My YouTube homepage. Wait for a few seconds and you will see it has generated a new URL. Click on it and you will see the YouTube homepage that I created with multiple files including HTML, CSS and thumbnails. It has easily deployed this complex website as well. Now let's change its URL. Go to the site configuration, site details, click on change site name and type my YouTube homepage. Save changes. The URL has now been updated. Click on it again and you will see the same page open with the new URL. As I mentioned earlier, during the upload process, the file name should always be index.html both in the browser and GitHub. I emphasize this because if it's not named correctly, Netlify won't be able to identify it, and without identification, it won't be able to deploy. The website I created is made using HTML and CSS. But if your project is built with React.js or Angular.js with build files, you can also deploy them here. If you are interested in learning how to create website using HTML and CSS, I have created a video series titled Learn to Create Website Using HTML and CSS. In this video series, I have taught the basics of HTML and CSS, guiding you through the process of creating a YouTube homepage like this. I have provided the link to this YouTube series in the description so you can go there and watch it. The video series is in the Hindi language, but if you prefer to watch it in English, you can let me know in the comment section and I will upload the video in English as well. Lastly, I want to mention that if you have created a project and want to launch it but unsure how to do it, especially if you have purchased a domain name from platforms like GoDaddy or Squarespace, and you want to attach the deployed website to that domain using Netlify, I can also teach you that. If you are interested, please let me know in the comment section and I will create a video on that topic as well. So, thank you so much. Bye bye.